So we get a signal. Oh, we should go back further. So this is our quote-unquote signal. Stop losses at 7. Take it up to 3. So we tap 3. See, this is what I don't understand how to chart. So we tap 3, rejected 3, took out the lows. Move the kill zones real quick. The strategy doesn't consist of the CVD, so we don't actually have to add that right now. But this is here. Then we get probable signal again after everything. So now this stop loss is moved up. 5 in gold, so shoot for 7. 7 in gold, shoot for 12. Strong candle, still shooting for 12. 12 pushes up. That's a tough one. Well, we would technically hold to 12 again. We create a box from the 12 area to where the candle closed. And then right here, we have signal to the downside again. So boop, 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 boop. 3, close, expect 5. 5, 7. Came down way too fast. Wouldn't reverse right here, especially after a flag position. Look at that. So came down. You can't see my crosshair, but is my mic even on? Yeah, okay, sweet. But okay, so we smacked 7, rejected. Created a box. Wouldn't close, wouldn't sell due to this pattern. We failed to hit the pattern, created a fair value gap on the higher time frame. And we got a signal here. This was an upside signal to touch the clothesline. We tapped the clothesline, got a signal to continue downwards. Boom. So we continue downwards and we hit our box and it takes out right shy of 5. But it's a strong candle, so we still hold and shoot for 5. And maybe it's such a high stop loss, but whatever. Maybe just to catch the trend. Catching the trend strategy. But how likely would we get these signals as the trend follows? I mean, I could follow it down. Silver seems to move a little bit. Let's see. This is my first time actually doing this on silver, so. Second signal, 5 just shy, expect 5 to shoot. We do. We get it right here. Creates a wick, but still showing pressure. Nothing's telling us that we may reverse up. This candle's worrisome, but failed to close above any of the candles and fucking still inside the box. But we did grab these lows, but these lows mean nothing with this downwards kind of. You can't see my crosshair, fucker. Boom, like that, and then on the upside too. Talking too fast, I know. Let me slow it down. But so 5s we shoot for 7. 7 we wick. It's ooh. 7 turns to 12. Pretty strong. This kind of candle would have more downwards movement. Let me see if I can just fix my crosshairs real quick so you can see. Okay. Yeah, so we came down this candle. It's like, okay, we have more downwards movement, but as soon as we take the lows, we fail to close doji. We wick the box to the upside, and as soon as we engulf, okay, we can assume that now we're reversing. You could have the argument here, but look at it's different. We were holding it as resistance, and then boom, created a flag pattern. Gave signal here, wait for retracements. Possibly to hold these levels here. It would have been ideal to catch it at 57.5750 as this candle was flipping for the flag position. Here we go right there. So we have a candle here. Supposed to take it to the close line, and look how I move sideways to get another signal. Five level engulf, expect seven. Seven technically. Gave it. It's hard to see actually now I'm looking at it. 7 tries to hit 12, failed 12. But we hit 15, which is a whole nother box. And this one makes more sense, so I'm gonna witness not wrong. Still gonna remove this. I guess this isn't really it's obvious I don't understand what I'm looking at, right? But look at the drawings, bro. Flag position going up. There was no signal here to tell us to go up, so we're not charting up and still expect some downwards move. Okay, there we go. We got some downwards movement. Some good price action in our thing. Every time we topped, we rejected back to the bottom. Rejected back to the bottom, fell out, took that liquidity, failed breakout, came down, took that liquidity, shot down, came up, stopped out. Boom. And this is 2 a.m., 3 a.m. manipulation. Maybe some news right there. Don't know. But there's a signal right here. Again. What if we just remove... What if we just put the stop loss at the highs? Like at the top of the boxes. So flipped. So it looks like 3 on silver. I want to be able to do it on gold though. I don't know silver that well. Three area holds up in this block, so we leave this block. Shy of 5. There's something happening right here that without the actual volume, I believe I cannot determine what's happening, or I don't have a bias on it. But we did get shy of 12.7 and kept wicking and respecting the 3. Bad price action we don't want to be in. 7 hits. We can expect a 12. 12 candle I got was weak. I think that's what you'd be wanting to see. Then your stop loss would be... Dude, look at silver. What the fuck? Because there's no way we possibly could have caught this one. For sure I was flying there off of just price action and strategy. But we came to 3 level, took the liquidity, would have stopped us out break even. And then enter right here. Because it stopped us out, came back up, gave us signal. We could possibly even just do it like that again. $12 level hits, trade in the box. 12 strong, we expect 15. 15 failed. Now here's the thing. Oh fuck, I already seen it. I was gonna say, we had a strong push up, so we can expect to see 15. And in fact, it gave us an additional signal, followed by a manipulation, followed by an additional signal. We should only play signals going forward, man. Stop losses are like the lows. And this just shoots for 15, which is right there with it. Technically, that is it right here. Touch. So this is to touch the clothesline. Boom. Wake up. Came down. This candle would sell on. Technically, this candle is the signal. Let's see if I can read it. But what is that? That's 15 minutes. It's crazy. 30. 30. $12 to the Dow, motherfuckers. Okay, hold on. We're coming down here. But let's see how it played. So we get this triangle formation. At the end of the triangle, we get somewhat, just a slight break of the trend line, ever so slightly. Previous lows. Oh shit, yeah. 3 shows strength to 5. Shy 5. 5 holds so strength but partial weakness, liquidity left over. Showing, trapping people to take this. 5 show strength to 7. 7. Kind of doing the same thing, but it's really scary how it's shooting straight up. Okay, so 7 would be definite. Look at that. So it looks like when silver shoots down, something happens. Okay. And this price action shows that it's going to be 12. When are we going to get it? We get it over here. Some manipulation within the structure. And this is because we're still in the trade, we're still selling. Oh, shoot. We would probably just put this to original and have this one at break even. We come down with levels that for it's a 7 on the original candle, but it wicked again, and I like this more. We'll take the second wick. See, we got this here, but it closed back into that, so we don't need it. We closed back in here, we tapped it, came up, showed signal to come up actually, but we have this down here, and this was super shy of 12, and 12 happens just to be at that level. So, wait, we get this signal again here, right there. Shy of 3, 3 good to 5, 5 good to 7. Strength, but 7 down. Wicked like a motherfucker, so we have this here. I should change the opacity. Yeah, it's fine. 7 strength, so we assume to break lows, and that pushes us to 12. We're very shy of 12. Sometimes it's hard to... This is silver, though. I do this on gold. I try to do this on gold, but this is seeming a little easier. Seeming is the key word. And I don't understand what's happening in the market right there. 12, so we shoot for 15. 15 didn't turn into 20. 15. Such a strong wick off of that. And then the strong rejection back into the 3 level. Shoot up, yeah, that's a good reversal setup to start continuing upwards from here. Unless there's liquidity in this area. But it doesn't look like there should be. Well, I don't know, actually. I didn't look all the way left, but ignoring that, I think I just saw. The reason why I say the liquidity is because such a fast grab of our 15 level, the 7 level, and all of that. And then when we came back to break even, look, we held, then rejected. And then right here, we respected this. So yeah, we shot past the lows, rejected nearly up. People probably tried to go again past the lows too fast. Came up, but it showed there was selling pressure, engulfed into our zone. This isn't signal, but it's like a magnet zone. So from right here, it'd be 7 to 50. Oh no. So our magnet zone, let's take it from the first one. Plus 7, yeah, okay. That makes makes sense. There's liquidity down there. Shoot. So here, we wouldn't put a stops right there. We'd probably have it at like 3.54 stop loss. And then, I would honestly take this as a signal to the downside, honestly, especially after it did this little. So as we flipped back in, so I like that. But we're in sells, remember, we almost came up to our stop. So this one would be, if you missed it down, if you missed it here, then you can catch it up here. Within good stop parameters. Seven area. 7 shows strength. Shoot for 12. 12 is past our liquidity, so it may become shy. It's not. Next 12 and pulls back. Rejecting our liquidity zone. In fact, come in and retest it while giving a signal to touch the clothesline. We shy to touch clothesline. We come down, touch that clothesline, push a little higher, scalp out, breaks the highs, shows slowing down. I would really anticipate it not to fucking, sorry, my language. Although this candle looks like I'd be out of all positions. If I really wanted to sell, there's a 7 candle right here. I would do this, and then I'd probably put it at that entry. But I think it's going to go up from here. I could be wrong, of course. I mean, it happens to smack 5 exactly. There we go. Look at how it reacts to that level 2. Comes up, holds it, probably holds 3. See, 3. But since we're expecting a reversal, it doesn't make sense. What kind of does? Expecting a reversal and flip inwards instead of out. Oh shit. For the signal, we would have entry here, although we would really not like it. But it fits that parameter, okay? So we go into profit. Doesn't even hit 3 yet. Come back down. Boom, wick out. Bow. Where we go from here, we see the 15 close. We expect to hit 3 here. So that's 3. We hit it. You come back in. It's really scary to try to sell in there, but we're expecting a decent reversal. I need to check on the higher time frame. I'm afraid if I look right now, I'll lose my place on the 15. But 3 shows weakness. We're expecting something higher. So we shoot for 5. But technically, this is the last signal, so it would go for 5 here. This candle took the highs. Shoot for 5. Okay, look at the 5 level. Created that bottom wick. Shot up. 5 shows strength. 5 shoots to 7. 7. Grabbed on the next candle. Pre-7 shows strength. That goes all the way up to 12. We expected there to be liquidity, even around our 5 level right here. So boom, we wick it and come back in. Give some type of weird signal that makes you feel like we need to touch the clothesline. 8:15 p.m. But we don't touch the clothesline. In fact, the closest we get is right here, which is pretty close. So I'm assuming once, okay, it looks like we touch the clothesline up here. Just by looking at it, I'm anticipating a retrace down to 58 before we break the highs up there. So, what level are we at here? 12. Okay, look at that. So we retrace down to that 58 level. Why did I think that though? See, I don't know. $15 reject, anticipation of a retracing, signal to clothesline. This was where I anticipated signal to clothesline. So I just wonder. Okay, yeah, no. Stick with that. It hit 5 to the top. We engulfed back up. It actually gave us an additional signal, which we'd wait till that is grabbed actually. We would have entered right there. We would not put it at the lows, we would put it at our regular, 4 stop. So it gives a signal to the downside, and then it comes to the 5 level. We take the 5 level one time because we came too fast. None of them got out there. We're fucking premature. I don't know how to make this work exactly, but it looks like looks so easy to just draw out, right? I should try to 5 to shoot 7 all the way up here, but has strength. 7 to 12. We could see this as an overextension. Why are we shy to hit it? Oh, because of my entry. So boom, we enter here. So maybe this isn't even 12. Yeah. So that's 12, and that means these are fucked up too. Shy 7. 5 shows strength. Got shy 7. Anticipate longer. It wicks this box as we break up. We would enter again. As it breaks up, we would enter again. Boom. Continuation. This isn't the signal. This is signal. We have 7 shy. Hit 7 smack to show strength to 12. It's all the way up here. 12 wicked down. Didn't look like it was coming back up. Signal to touch clothesline. Engulf clothesline. More sideways movement anticipated. Oh, fuck.